Hello and welcome everybody. We're in BBL season 9. We're in week 7 of the season, and I am returning for the second part of this game. After a couple evenings ago, I started playing my game against the Blue Marlins and had a very rough time. 1 run and 2 hits through the first 2 innings, as you can see here. Solo home run by Fabian Callahan, an error single by Maria Luna, and that was all that happened in the first 2 innings for me. So we have 3 innings left to work with here to do as best as we can against the Marlins and hopefully secure this win. So here we go. We'll see what we can do. Randy Uno is leading off for us in the 3rd inning. Fouls the second pitch off. While I don't need to bother trying to wear down Clanky's stamina here while he's on the mound, I do want to make sure I'm not being too aggressive and just swinging at every pitch I see. Because usually if I'm always swinging at the first pitch, that means I am not playing as well as I could be. And I'm a lot more likely to get a lot of quick outs and stuff and throw off my rhythm. Now here I'm having to swing at every pitch because otherwise Randy strikes out. Randy doing a good job of fouling all these balls off and keeping the at-bat alive. Another foul there. Clanky not giving me much good to work with here this at-bat. 0-2 still the count. And there we go. That's one in play. However, Barry Bonds is there. Barry Bonds catches it for the first out. Okay, that's not a disaster. That was just Randy. Randy can get out, and we still have a good rally here. What really needs to happen here now is Lindsay needs to come through. Lindsay on a bit of a slump, and that's a way to end a slump, baby. Solo shot for Lindsay Philgate. Solo home run with our second at-bat of the inning, and we are back in business, folks. 2-0 Melonheads, hopefully the first run of many to come tonight. 445-foot shot. Lindsay was on a, I think, 3 at-bat slump, which is huge by Lindsay standards, but that slump is now over. Lindsay is back, baby. All right. That is a good start. Let's see if we can do a lot more of this. Luann Louie is up 0-for-1 as her grounder hit swing in the last inning, resulting in a long pop-up that was caught by an infielder. Just need to get on base here as we have Richie Sexton on deck and lots of screaming line drives for him to use. Gonna let that one go. Would prefer one we can hit over to the left side of the field to buy Lulu a couple more precious seconds to sprint towards the base. However, if we're not going to get it, we're not going to get it. Lulu hits one towards Clanky. Clanky just sits there and watches it. I'm not sure what exactly he was going for there, but it wasn't the right thing. Pile up with Clanky and Bonds and Chipper all there. And Lulu makes first base easily. This is going well now. Richie Sexton is up, and we have screaming line drives for him to use. We have earned this twice this game, so guaranteed at minimum 2 swings to use, probably more. Hits one into the deep left field corner. Stewart is there. He picks it up quickly, but it's easy for Lulu to get third base. Gonna hold there, not playing any extra risky games, as at this point I don't think we need to. Fabian Callahan now up. 1-for-1 with a solo home run, our only good thing in our first at-bat outing here. Richie trying to steal second, it doesn't work out, but he is able to successfully retreat. A home run here would put us at 5-0 with a multiplier in play and be just in really good shape overall, but nope. We get the pop-up instead. Chipper gets it on the 1-hop in an interesting play. Oh, yes! All right, that works. A very interesting play as Chipper ran all the way over from third towards the first baseline to try to get the ball on the 1-hop. Threw Richie out at second for the easy out, so that's 2 outs, but Lulu was able to score, and then they throw home early, goes past home as there's nobody there to field the ball, and Fabian gets second. Unfortunately, she only got second base for free, even though she was en route to second when the ball went out of play. So that's kind of bad luck, but whatever. So Fabian takes second base now. Puts us in a position where we might actually be able to get more done this inning, as Whitney Singh is a hitter. Unfortunately, same thing we've seen a couple other times. this game already. Her ball just carries a little too much. Raquel catches it, and that is a third out. I think I should have waited for a better pitch on that one. Still, 2 runs scored in the third. That's something. If we can do that the next 2 innings, and we have 8 runs. I'd be happy with that, honestly. So, if we can just follow that pace the next 2 innings, then we're in fine shape. Troy Gloss leads off for the Marlins in the 4th inning. Sexton trying to get his 5th shutout of the season, and he has to keep pace with Marquis Dubois. Troy Gloss with a hard liner down the left field line. Probably no Pitcher of the Week award for Richie here, as that's the 4th hit he's given up this game. But Gloss is held to a single. Even maybe a chance for a double play, although we have the special bats for it already, so that's not super needed. Barry Bonds is a hitter. So probably not a double play on this at-bat, but maybe the next one. We'll see. Bonds takes strike 1. Bonds takes strike 2. Is he gonna swing? Yes, getting ready to swing at the 3rd one. Grounded up the first base line. Hillary grabs it, steps on the bag for 1. Does not make the ball get the ball to second in time for 2, so Barry Bonds with the sack grounder to advance Troy Gloss to second base, but there is 1 out now. Peggy Heffernan is up, which could be dangerous. She has a big bat. There was a runner on second. A 2-run shot here would be pretty disastrous for us. Pretty disastrous. Indeed. Peggy swings and misses for strike 2. Just need 1 more of those. Absolutely will pitch for a strikeout in a situation like this. Much better than a bomb. 1-2 the count as Richie misses the strike zone. Also, I don't think the Marlins have lost much stamina this game, so there's little to no benefit from avoiding striking them out. Peggy fouled enough to keep the at-bat alive, but watches strike 3 go by this time. Peggy is out for the 2nd out. That particular crisis is averted, and the hitter now is Chipper Jones. Still a dangerous hitter, but not quite as dangerous as Peggy. Hopefully we can get the out here. Game is very kind and gives me another more juice. Chipper fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. I think I'm getting a bit more comfortable here, getting into a groove. Hopefully I can keep it in the bottom of the frame. And the Melonheads can really start racking on the runs. 2 strikes, Chipper does hit 1 in the field. Lindsay gets it and makes a throw to first in time for the 3rd out. So 1 more hit given up, still no runs for Sexton. Still doing a pretty bang-up job on the mound. And we are done going to the bottom of the 4th. It is 3-0 Melonheads. The bottom of the lineup coming up: Hillary Vargas, Maria Luna, Vic Souffle. The first 3 hitters due up. Let's see if we can just get a nice solo shot with Hillary here. Planky gives us something really tasty with the first pitch. We'll swing at it otherwise. Swap to line drive. We'll play a bit more conservatively. He's going to be inside for ball 1. 1-1 the count. 2 more runs would be fantastic, not only because it's 2 more runs, but also because that would force Clanky off the mound. And then I think things would start looking better for us. Nasty edge pitch there by Clanky. For strike 2, it is 1-2. That one's going to be low. 2-2 the count. If Hillary can get on base and Maria can hit a home run, that is a fantastic way to start this inning. We'll see. Ooh, Hillary hits 1 down the first base line. It gets past Peggy, though. In fact, Peggy goes wandering off to who knows where. Peggy gets first base uncontested then in a... Not Peggy. Hillary gets first base uncontested in an odd play. Marlins seem to have trouble figuring out the trajectory of these grounders here, but I'll take it. Maria Luna is now the hitter. Hoping for a meaty one here from Clanky. And hits that one into the ground. Unfortunately, that's an easy out at second. Fielder's choice there, as Maria did not get the big hit I was hoping for, but Maria is safe at first. Still could get to the, still could get a good rally here. Vic Souffle now up. And imagine watching a Melonheads game and suggesting that the other team might have the best uniforms. I don't know what even possesses someone to think that. Vic Souffle, not the greatest hitter, but especially with the fast runner on first base, could definitely get on base here, and that's all we need right now. Just set it up and let the hitters coming after him do their thing. I should not have swung at that. I should not have swung at that. Vic almost serves up an easy double play, thankfully. Thankfully, he bunches just fast enough to get it to first, and Piggy drops it, so Vic does make it to second base. I should not have swung at that pitch. I'm still not with the best choices of pitches to swing at here this game. But we're still alive this inning for now. Randy Uno's a hitter. Fouls one off. Could still get a good rally here. Lindsay is on deck. We'll see. But 2 outs now. Only 1 on. Really need to start shaping up here if we want to get a good score here. We don't want this to be the first dud game from the Melonheads. Although, if Shrewsbury has a dud game, I can beat him now. I have 3 runs at least. And I do have the top of my lineup batting at some point. Next inning, if not this inning. And it's strike 3 called. Thought that was going to be low. It was not. Which sucks, because if I had swung at that one, it probably would have just been a lame ground out anyway. Really nasty pitch from Clanky, and we are scoreless in the 4th. This is by far our worst game of the season. Unless we have a monster rally in the 5th inning. We'll see. At least we do have the right part of the lineup coming up there. Clanky hits a line drive which bounces off Maria's head, but Randy is able to pick it up on the rebound and throw him out at first. 1 out. This would be especially frustrating because what I've really enjoyed about this Melonheads team this season so far is a consistency. 7's our worst score, which is a really great floor to have. We're almost always scoring right around 10, so having a game where we score below 5 runs is just not what you like to see in that situation. 2 outs now. Aaron Harris a hitter. This is going to be a nice quick 5th inning. Just hits a little grounder. Think this game will keep Richie just as much in the hunt for aces, assuming we get out of the 6th easily. Doesn't give up a lot of hits, no runs, even if he didn't get too many strikeouts. Yeah, we'll see. Definitely looking at Richie Sexton for Ace Wilson, and through half the season, I think he is a potential candidate, if not necessarily the front runner. All right, going into the bottom of the 5th. Here is where we hope for miracles to happen. We will at least get to use a screaming line drive here, if nothing else. Lindsey Felgate leading off. Hit a solo home run in the 4th inning to finally get another Melonheads run on the board. That was a big moment. But we haven't been able to carry on the momentum since then. Strike 2 called on a super nasty pitch by Clanky. Please give me something nicer. That qualifies as something nicer. Lindsay with a sharp ground ball. Straight to Chipper. He's not able to field it. Bounces off his feet, which buys enough time for Lindsay to make it to first. All right, good start. Runner on first, nobody out. Lulu is up. Hopefully she can get a nice, easy single here, and it'll go to Richie with a screaming line drive, and 2 on. Ooh, Lulu hits a nothing ball. But Ryan takes long enough to get to it and throw it that they're still both safe, even on the nothing ball. I don't know what's making Yuria so pissed off at me tonight that he's just going off on me in the comments. Anyway, Richie Sexton now up, 2 fast runners on and nobody out. This is looking like a good inning, folks. Screamer straight to center field, off the wall. Troy does get it. Ooh, throws one into the ground. That's helpful. Throws it into the ground again. Richie could have taken 2. Oh well. He will just take the 2 RBI single instead. Lindsay scores, Lulu scores, and it is 5-0 Melonheads. 1 more run here, and we reach, since we technically have 6 runs, 1 more run, and we have reached our floor for the season, and we have no outs, and Fabian is up. I'm feeling good. Fabian with an opposite field hit. That is going to go over the scoreboard. Home run for Fabian Callahan. 2-run shot. It is 7-0 Melonheads, just like that. 4 more runs, And we are right in this with a solid shot of winning. Ain't over until you're out of it. Out, see you, folks. 468 feet. Fabian coming in big. That's her 6th home run in the past 3 games. Fabian has been great lately. Would have a shot at the All-Star nod if she hadn't had such a rough start to the season. But redeeming herself as a pick for me, and I feel good now, folks. I think we have a good shot at winning this game. Good shot at winning this game. Our consistency for end-of-game scores continues. Our inning-to-inning consistency is terrible this season, but our consistency for scores at the end of the game is absolutely fantastic. And I am loving this. Whitney with the easy single. No, I'm not going to try to steal on Clanky. If we can be patient now, though, we can wear Ryan out, maybe. And Ryan is the sort of player you want to wear out. He gets a lot worse when he's tired. Hillary Vargas, a hitter. Still nobody out, and we have Fast Whitney on first. Situation rife with potential. 0-2, though. I gotta be careful. Takes ball 1. 1-2. Maria Luna is on deck. High for ball 2. 2-2. I have 3 outs. I have a full inning here. Yeah, that's enough time if I play well. Ooh, and a nasty elevator. Hillary couldn't tell whether it was going to be in the corner or out. It was just out. And a strikeout for Hillary. And just like that, Vanderhoek is probably pretty worn out now that he's tossed the elevator pitch. 1 out. An unfortunate out as one of our better players, but at least she'll be clogging the base pass on Maria with an opposite field home run on the first pitch. 2-run shot by Maria, and it is 9-0 Melonheads. The 5th inning rally, folks. You love to see it. And now all we need to do is get 1 hitter safe out of the next 2, and we will be going back around to the top of the lineup. If we get all the way back around to Richie with a screaming line drive, then we'll really be in business, folks. We'll see. 1 batter at a time. Vic Souffle. First up. Take strike 1. 0-1 the count. Vic is up. Randy is on deck. Just got to get one of them safely on base, which I don't know why I did. Oh, yes! Vic runs it out! Ground up the first base line, but it takes Raquel long enough to get it that Vic beats it out anyway for the single. How sweet it is. Thought that was going to be a stupid out, but it was not. Randy Uno is up. And now all we need to do is have her not hit into a double play, and Lindsay's up again. Foul ball for Randy. Ryan not throwing a ton of pitches here, but that's okay. Honestly, can't afford to worry about their pitchers here in the 5th inning. Just gotta get Lindsay up. Ooh, Randy caught looking for the 2nd time this game. Randy has not had a great season, especially not this game. Once again, caught looking for strike 3 on a close to the edge pitch. That time just didn't... I knew it wasn't going to be a good one to swing at when it started coming, and with it being a fastball, didn't have time to react to actually swing it and try to get something going on. Oh well. But Lindsay's now up. Fouls it off. 1-1 the count for Lindsay. Lindsay, a great player to have up to bat in any situation. 1-2 the count. Takes ball 2. 2-2. If she can hit one over the fence, then that's really great. Fouls one off. The ideal is that Vic gets hit over to 3rd so that Lulu has an easy time getting on base. And bringing up Richie. We'll see if that works, though. Fly ball over to left field. Stewart is there. Stewart cannot catch it. Almost a situation for Vic to make it to 3rd, but not quite. So Lulu gonna have to get somewhat of a lucky hit here in order to pull this off and score some more runs. It's definitely possible, though. She succeeded in situations with longer odds before this season, and if she gets on base, Richie is up with a screaming line drive, and yeah. Gonna go for a grounder down the first base line is our strategy. Lindsay and Lulu... Okay, Ryan is now very much gassed as he throws a fireball. Mr. Clanky comes back on the mound. Let's see if Vic can steal third base off of Ryan now. That he can. All right, Ryan throws a fireball, then goes behind the plate, and that is just the break we needed. 1-1 on Lulu. Let's not get too cocky yet. There's still ways for this to go wrong, but boy howdy, that was just what I wanted. 1-2 the count on Lulu. If Clanky throws another fireball, I'm boned. And it gets me on the fastball that I couldn't react to in time to realize I didn't want to swing at that. Lulu chases the ball. Perfect situation, and I blow it. Strike 3 swinging. And that's a sucky way to go out, but oh well. Still scored 6 runs in the 5th, got the big rally we wanted. So, about the thing with stealing Lindsay as well, the problem is if that went... Oh, okay, we'll have to talk about that later then, because that is very unclear. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Ryan Vanderhoek leading off. He is not getting anywhere fast, but he is able to hit the ball past all my fielders. Well, at least this should be an easy double play. Ryan successfully singles on a really wacky ball. Stuart Sullivan now up. That one single doesn't worry me, although it's not great for Richie's whip either. But yeah, that sucked. If I would had a second longer to think, I could have easily just let that one go by and had an easy ball too. Still been in it. Instead, Lulu, in a situation with only fast runners on base, messes it up right before Richie would have come up and scored at least 2, probably 3 more runs with a screaming line drive. We would have had at least a +12 or +13, and yeah. Didn't happen, but oh well. As long as we can get 2 more outs here without giving up a run, we are still up. We still get a +10 for the game, and given how Shrewsbury has performed this season at Parks, that's a good chance for a win. As long as I win this game, I'm happy. And I'm very happy that we managed to get it in the consistent range, and Lindsay and Fabian were able to deliver once more, so that all makes me happy. Troy Gloss swings and misses for strike 3. Only 4 Ks for Richie this game, not his most dominant performance ever. 4 Ks, 5 hits, but as long as he doesn't give up any runs, that's what really matters. Barry Bonds is now the hitter. Has not gotten a hit so far. Will this change? Vargas going to get it. Deflects it to Fabian. Stewart going for third. And it bounces past Randy, goes out of play. And that is a sucky way for things to go. The bad bounce costing me a run. Richie now with 3 runs given up on the season, which given some of the shenanigans that have taken place elsewhere, it makes it a lot harder for him to win ace. And that gives me the +9 instead of +10. That might be the critical difference in this game. Really sucks to give up a run, especially that way. Should have just let him take third, maybe. But oh well. Peggy Heffernan now up. If she goes yard, then this place is really going to go to get set on fire. Fouls one off. 1-2. All right, just got to get one more strike here, and we're golden. Painting the corners. Line drive. Vic gets it, throws it in successfully. A single. A single for Peggy. We are still not out of this yet. Chipper Jones now up with a fast runner on third. Yeah, I didn't run it on purpose there. I meant to throw right away. Based on what happened, it would have made a difference. Okay, Chipper with the ground ball toward first base. Hillary. And Hillary runs in, has to dive on the ball, and Richie gets in her way. It should have been an easy third out. This is one of the most frustrating ends to a game possible. Richie and Hillary stumbling across each other should have been an easy third out. Instead, another run is given up. Alright, maybe this is finally it. Richie gets it, Richie throws it to first, finally! Several batters and 2 runs too late, we end the game, and that final score tonight is going to be 9-2 Melonheads for +8. If I lose a game off of those AI runs, that is going to mega suck. And yeah, that's it for tonight, folks. I don't really have much desire to go into more further stuff at this point. I'm frustrated, don't think I can offer up good commentary as a result, and yeah, so that's it. See you later.